Very good afternoon to you. My name is Dixon, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Today, I want to speak to fresh graduates and anyone that is seeking for opportunities to work out there. Today, I want us to discuss about how to get yourself into the interview room. I've been doing these talks where I guide people on how to create side hustles, how to get an income, to generate income, manage their income, create side hustles, develop passive income, and etc. for those that are salaried. And there's a general concern that I've not guided the job seekers out there, the fresh graduates that are out there on how to apply for the jobs, how to qualify for the jobs, and how to get to the interview room. So for this particular talk, I'm going to speak to the graduates that are job hunting out there. Basically, I'll start by saying that I happen to sit in a corporate company where I work, and throughout my work, I've met and experienced some interactions with job seekers who come to my office to look for attachments. They come to my office to look for internship positions. Some will come looking for jobs. They have already graduated. And I have had an interaction with their CVs, their application letters, and I can clearly tell based on the application letters that they bring and the CVs, the nature of the CVs that they have, I can tell between who is likely to get a job and who is likely not to get a job. So what is the difference between those two? First, I'll begin by telling you where the recruitment starts for successful applicants. The moment you learn of an advertisement out there, it could be from print media, it could be from radio stations, it could be from the emails, it could be from LinkedIn, it could be from maybe friends or etc. It could also be from a newspaper, whichever the source that comes from. So what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to do background checks of the employer, because also scammers out there posting as people who are looking for employees to work for them. Verify the authenticity of that application. Do a background check of the institution and the company that is hiring, so that you are able to determine for yourself whether am I really willing to work for this company or not, or the institution. Should you be interested, I always advise the applicants to move to the next stage, which is very critical, which involves looking at the kind of employment, what are the requirements, and what are the duties and responsibilities that you need to have for you to occupy that vacant position. So the first thing is always to read and understand the employer needs, what duties and responsibilities are you expected to do to meet the requirements of that position, or rather to be a qualified candidate for that position. Then the next thing you have to look at is now the education level that is needed there. What are the skills that are also needed for that particular position? What are the professional certifications that you must also have for you to work also in the same position? Then the next thing now, it's where you have to write your CV. You have to ensure that the cover letter for your application that you write and the CVs aligns well with the advertisement. So for the cover letter, it's a brief summary of you. What are you? What are your work experience? What is your education background? And what expected output is the company expecting from you now that they are likely to hire you. And then you give some part of the contact details where they are supposed to reach out to you should they be interested in getting more information from you, or maybe inviting you for an interview. So you also have to ensure that you have captured a good reference that points out the position, specific position that you are applying for. Then you move on to writing your CV. Under your CV, I've realized that most of the job seekers out there and graduates are using their own formats for the CV that we used to write back in 2010s and 2013s and there. So please update your CV to match the modern format that majority of people are using. I'll say that the way you present your work matters a lot. First, in your CV, ensure that all your personal details are well captured. Then write something to do with the personal profile. Who are you? What are you? What are your ambitions? What are you? How adaptable are you? So write a brief summary of yourself in 1 or 2 paragraphs. Then move on to explaining your work experience outline, starting the most recent company that you have ever worked for. If at any chance you have worked, what were the duties that you are tasked to do? What were your successes in that particular position? Then you move on to other jobs that followed the recent jobs, and to the first one that you ever worked after maybe school during your school time. Then move on to education background. Also start with the most recent education background that you have. What are the skills you have? Outline well. What did you do again through maybe pursuing that academic endeavor? What are the competencies that you have? Then outline also the professional certifications you have. How did you take them? What was the motivation behind it? Then move on to explain how well your work experience, your CV, I mean your education background certifications align well with the employer needs. So I've seen these instances where majority of the job seekers sometimes will borrow a copy of their of a CV from a colleague, or maybe they'll use a template that they drafted long time ago to apply for new jobs. I'll say that every job advertisement that is out there, it's unique in its own way. So for you to get shortlisted for that kind of an interview, you have to ensure that you update your CV to match the advertisement that is out there. So every time, make it a practice now that you are applying for a job here and there, to always tailor your CV to match the new role that you are interested in to apply. Also ensure that you present your document in one format. This I'll say, unless it's specified that you must submit in PDF forms, ensure that your CV, it's in Word document. And why am I saying this? It's because nowadays the technology has evolved. We are in a modern era where AI is used to shortlist the applicants. There are some jobs that are advertised out there, and you find that over 20,000-30,000 applicants have filled in the position. So how do employers is their time to getting the best qualified candidates? So they use tech, AI. There is a software called ATS. It's an abbreviation for Application Tracking System. It is used to scan the application documents that have been sent to an institutional company to determine which of them matches the requirements, the duties and responsibilities that were put out in the advertisement. So ensure that you don't present an application that is in PDF format. And why am I saying this? It's because ATS is not PDF friendly. It is easily scans through Word documents. So where it's not specified, please ensure that you are submitting your document in Word format. And there are versions of PDF formats that are ATS friendly. So not any kind of a PDF you put out there will be scanned through. So to make it safe for you, please use a Word format so that you increase your chances of getting hired, or maybe of getting shortlisted, and you find your way to the interview room. So please, with that few remarks, I would like to stop it there. I look forward to having more interactions with you. And should there be a need for us to tailor your CV, please reach out to me. Let us discuss the weaknesses that you have. Let us see the strengths that you have in doing applications. Let us review your applications and see where the problem has always been coming from. There is more that we can do. please don't shy away to share your CV should you be interested to seek my guidance. So thank you for that time. Until next time, goodbye.